Hello, guys. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to iTutor, and hope you learned the last lessons and go through our last videos. We already covered some initial topics about teaching aptitude, and today we will see important factors affecting teaching. Okay, so let's start. What are the factors affecting the teaching? It is well known fact and based on various study to examine the direct and indirect effects of factors affecting the learning process. There are some indirect and direct factors affecting teaching learning process. Or teaching significant evidence was provided that the learning process and teaching is affected both by direct and indirect variables. Not only this teaching process also get impacted based on individuals characteristics and of a learner and teacher, along with the environmental factors that influence their integration in the classroom. So all the factors are affecting the different factors. There is classroom environment, teaching, and learner skill, and etc. So lots of factors are affecting this teaching process. And learning is the one of the most important factor that bring changes in the behavior of the learner. Of course, when we have acquired some knowledge, so day by day we are improving the knowledge, and that time our behavior also changes because we identify the positive and negative things and how to behave in society. These all things we are learning through our teaching learning process, right? So our behavior also change, but there is some factors which influence the acquisition of knowledge provided by teachers. So these factors are broadly divided into three areas. What are that three areas? One is learner psychological or individual characteristics. Of course, one learner or student, their individual characteristics will affect in the teaching process. And teacher and classroom support. Teachers and classroom support also very important. And environment and other surrounding factors. Of course, in the colleges and schools are working in a different kind of environment that is more friendly or suitable for the teaching learning process. Okay, so these things are mainly divided into kind of three things, right? And factors affecting teaching, we will see one by one. Teacher, how teacher will affect. Teacher plays an important role in the teaching learning process as facilitator of learning. She's or he is the guide of a teaching learning process. By adopting the best teaching techniques and efficient methods, a teach could explore the right talent of the learners to help them towards quality learning process, right? In Pella videos also we already discussing its teaching process is one of the important skill process, right? Need a different kind of skills, then efficient methods then and techniques they need to teach their students. Okay, so that's the important role teacher is playing as a facilitator and a good guide. It depends on the various factors of teacher. One is educational qualification. Learning of different subjects and areas can provide highly valued instruction, which can one teacher need a good knowledge, right? And that's also right knowledge he or she needed for to learn others, or just providing knowledge is true and factful hona chahiye, right? And it's highly valued and instruction which can affect that one who with only general degree. If you compare the teacher who had MD or PhD, you will be able to identify the different ways of thinking and imparting knowledge to students. That's why some qualification level for a teaching process, now the level is NET and PhD. Now this year onwards the PhD is compulsory for a teacher, because this is the thinking process affected through research. They are identifying different levels and different knowledge they are acquiring through their research process. When he or she completed the PhD work, they will acquire more and efficient knowledge. And then they can teach well, and they can provide different kind of techniques and efficient methods they can use for their teaching process. That's why some educational qualification, UGC or other faculties just put it in this process or this profession. Okay, so your basic qualification for a teacher is in school level it's med and PhD for the higher education system. And skills, teaching talent, that is the one skill, that's a talent, is different psychology. One who has higher degree can't assure he has right instinct and can teach in better way than others, right? That's right. Teaching skill is all about you connect with the students. It depends on the method of teaching you apply. Maybe one teacher is very good, knowledgeable, the factory of knowledge, but there is no use. He or she needs some talent also, how to teach well. Okay, so it depends on the method of teaching you apply, your way of explanation and engagement with the students in the classroom, that is very important. Teacher need to have a mastery of the following skills. One is communication skills, very important. One teacher need a very good communication skill, then only he or she can communicate with their students and understand their characteristics, and that way he or she can play their methods and techniques in their teaching time. Okay, so for better involvement and engagement, for the communication skill is very important. And second one is use of teaching aids effectively and selection of teaching methods appropriately. If fifth standard or first standard students को कैसे teach करते हैं, it's they need some methods. Okay, and in higher education system the teaching method is different, so selection of appropriate methods in teaching process is very important. And one passion भी होना चाहिए, right? The interest होना चाहिए, वो whatever the profession you are selecting you need some interest on it. So passion for teaching and human relation skills to act as a best guide or mentor. And the experience, what all are the experience? It is well known fact that it is easy to become teacher after fulfilling the criteria, but they actually become master with their experience. Of course, the 25-year experienced teacher and 1-year experienced teacher have different difference are there. How to handle students, how to behave, how to handle the subjects, everything is different on both. So experience is very very important there. High qualification may give teachers edge in terms of understanding the different topics or complex formula, but it's the experience in the classroom which helps you to learn and employ better methods to affect learning of students. This is also required to handle different mindset of different students in the classroom. Okay, so experience also play an important role here. And subject matter, many time teacher has been assigned a subject in which he not specialized and he himself not in better position to help learners in effective way. So the passion towards the subject and SME is also key factor that impact learning of student. For example, this is very rare chance that arts teacher can give good learning experience in subject related to science. So subject matter also important here. And learner, how learner play here. Learning is most effective when the difference in learner's language, cultural and social behavior are taken into account. It's necessary to take note of intelligence, ethnic group, race, belief and socio-economic status of the learner, which can influence the teaching in the classroom. Every individual is different with the other in the terms of physical, social, cultural and orientation, and these aspects make learner different from one another. Of course, the students are from different family background, different environment, different society, different culture, religion, caste, everything is different होगा. So वो हिसाब से क्या करना होता है, एक teacher need to understand them, how to handle all of this different form of learners, how they will handle. That is one of the challenging tasks for a teacher. Okay. So this is also one important factor here. Also it depends on interest of the learner, including the aptitude, attitude, motivation, mental health, and aspiration towards the goals of life. In short, psychological difference of learners play is an important role in the terms of ability to learn things in the classroom. Okay, that's the one psychological factor. And environment and other factors, how to play an environment and other factors, and that is support materials. Teacher support system is set of tools that will improve students achievement by improving the capacity of teachers. Different teaching aid and support system influence the way decisions are made and information is passed to students. It helps to analyze the area in which students are underperforming. This also help teachers to give new skill to increase student learning by use of effective strategies. So here one of the important thing is supporting material in the environment factor. So teacher need a good supporting tools and materials to teach well in the thing. Okay, and this is vast area which included many subsections to be worked upon by teacher to improve overall learning process through effective use of tools, assessments, method, and professional development. What all are that we will see. Student assessment and scores are the one of the tool, and teaching strategies and lesson plans, and standard and benchmark, effective use of traditional, modern, and ICT based tools. What is ICT? It's a technology based and in computer based way of teaching. These all are the tools for the teacher. And instructional facilities, teaching aids. What are the instructional facilities? Teaching aids are an integral component in any classroom, right? The many benefit of teaching aids include helping learners to improve reading comprehension skill, illustrating or reinforcing a skill or concept, differentiating instructions, and relieving anxiety or boredom by presenting information in a new and exciting way. And learning environment, classroom environment कैसे होना चाहिए. Classroom environment plays important role in learning process and it affects both the teacher and learner, while this is to be maintained by both by teacher and student. For active participation in education, concentration of students is required. Concentration is very important things nowadays. One of the challenging task also that, because after the COVID pandemic, the classes are going on through online, so teachers are facing more problem to the students concentration level, and the teacher need to focus of behavior of student. Teacher can't through technology, through online classrooms, they can't handle their behavior also, right? And that is a different environment, along with other factors to improve the classroom environment so that student listen teacher's voice while interacting with the students. So that's learning environment. And socio-economic factors, economic and social background of teacher and student also affecting learning curve. It has direct and indirect effect on thinking level of student and teacher both. Various study of teaching has pointed poor and rich student classify economically, and these factors has influence on their learning speed also. On other side, if teacher is less paid in terms of salary, this also impact his thinking level and ways of teaching in the classroom also, right? So economic, social and economic factor also playing not only in this profession, whatever the profession, if salary is less, then they will face many problems, right, individually. So that's why their performance also affect, right? And expectations, every parents have some sort of expectation with his what in terms of what and where they want to see their children. This has psychological impact on students, causing stress and impairments. It often see that if student is not able to perform mentally, it create depression and sometimes lead to life failure. That's the reason parents involvement in the learning process is important to ease out burden on the students and helping them to improve learning as overall. the more expectation will lead to a psychological problems in the youngsters. So parents have lots of expectation, but give them to a choice of the students, that is better. If there is nowadays classes also, motivation classes also there, for not only for the students, that's for the parents also. There is classes for how to teach your children. So that's the one of the different section. So now just you just understand these all things are the factors of teaching methods. Okay. And institution, of course institution played a main role. Teacher is abiding by administrative policy of the institution affecting the learning process. There are chances that teacher want to deliver in a way he loved to do, but the institute policy don't allow him to use his own methods. Some institutions have their own policies and all things, so teacher maybe there is helpless. So this leads to dissatisfaction in teacher, causing learning process to slow down. It should not be the case that teacher should allow them way they want, but effective planning of lesson and consultation to improve learning path is required in line with the institute policy. So institution also playing there, right? So NCERT, National Council of Education Research and Training, all of you know that is what is NCERT, and in its publication called Teaching Skill 1982 has laid a stress on the following teaching skills. NCERT laid a stress on teaching. What all are the skills the teacher need? One is writing instructional objectives, and second one is organizing the content and creating set for introducing the lessons and introducing a lesson, and structuring classroom questions, question delivery and its distribution, response management, explaining, illustrating with examples, using teaching aids and stimulus variation, pacing of lesson, promotion pupil participation, use of blackboard, achieving closure of the lesson, giving assignments, evaluating the pupil's progress, and diagnosing pupil learning difficulties and taking remedial measures, and management of the classes. Okay, these are some points, and some main important points. NCERT just laid the skills for a good teacher or professional teacher needed to acquire these skills thoroughly. Okay. And now we will see the concept of micro teaching. What is micro teaching? Now just we discuss the main important factors affecting the teaching learning process. So you just remember one by one. Okay. And now we will see the concept of micro teaching. Micro teaching is a product of research at Stanford University from research पास से आया है from the Stanford University, this micro teaching concept. It was first adopted in 1961 by Dwight W. Allen, okay, and his co-workers. Dwight W. Allen and co-workers founded this micro teaching concept. It implies micro element that systematically attempt to simplify the complexities of the teaching process. The teaching is a complex process. It cannot be mastered in a rigid and general setting. So it is analyzed into well-defined components that can be practiced, taught, and evaluated. Micro teaching concentrates on specific teaching behaviors and provide opportunity for participating teaching under controlled conditions. Okay. Hope you understood the concept. This is nothing. It's a rigid and it's a complex process. Is the teaching. So from there, it implies the micro elements of the systematic attempt to simplify these complexities, and they are trying to simplify the complexity of the teaching level. Okay, that's the micro teaching concept. And micro teaching concentrate on specific teaching behaviors and provide opportunity for participating teaching under controlled conditions. So through micro teaching, the behavior of the teacher and pupil is modified and the teaching learning process is more effective by the skill training. So nowadays teachers have the training process for their syllabus also. That's also for the teaching methods also they have separate training. That's why in school level there is med and B.Ed also there. In higher education level they have different training power for training. And we are now for the UGC exams also we are studying these kind of things. It's all the part of the training process. Okay, so there are multiple scholarly articles available for factors affecting teaching, which talks on the various key issues. Now we already saw all the things we discussed. Hope you understand that. And such a teacher-student relationship, socio-economic conditions, schools policy, motivation, and other. This includes parents' expectation. So overall, multiple factors participate in learning process to slow it down. Okay, to overcome this issue, NCERT is in its publication Core Teaching Skills has laid out stress on the various teaching skills, and concept of micro teaching has been introduced. Right. So in shortly, the factors affecting teachers related to, one is टीचर का रोल इम्पोर्टेंट है वहाँ पे, लर्नर का रोल इम्पोर्टेंट है, एंड सपोर्ट मटेरियल्स, इंस्ट्रक्शनल फैसिलिटीज़, learning environment, and institutions. These all factors are affecting the teaching process. You just remember that. Okay, if any doubts you can put it on comment box. So in next video we will cover the teaching methodology. Okay, thank you.